Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode from the Alphacraft server. Today we're starting things off over at Aletha Prime's farm because I need to gather a lot of wood for today's projects. The first one I would like to do is to get started on the Nether tunnels because they've been sadly neglected and we've been working on the hub a little bit. Some of the alphas are going to start working on the hub, but I would like to get the designs in place so other alphas can continue them further into the tunnels. And also today, we are going to be working on the stables for our goats because they are currently living in the Oops attic, which is not exactly the best of places for them to be. All right, we are now in the Nether, and as you can see, I've got pillars at each of the tunnels, and that's going to help me remember which block palette goes where. Today, I'm going to work on the sandstone one, or actually the orange tunnel, which is going to use sandstone. So I've got pillars here, and then what I'm going to do is pull up down my inner chest, grab a bunch of these guys, and then basically just build a wall of sandstone across, and then once I get that in, we're going to do some stairs and slabs, and then I also have, let's see, where is the shulker box? It should be that one. There we go. So we will have the wall, and then I'm gonna do this building trick, which, let me see if I can find a good, I can do it here probably. Yeah, so we do something like that, and it looks like this is just kind of wrapped around the fence post, which that is so cool. Put a link to where I found that. I found it from Skip the Tutorial. So that is such a neat building trick. And I'm like, I am using that. So yeah, that's the plan. Just lots of sandstone. I'll texture this as I go, because obviously this is kind of bland if I just did that. Not much depth or anything. It's just kind of like sandstone, but that's just to get the basics in, that later on I can come back and like, I don't like that, or let me see, do something. I'll do something like this. And then I don't have the right blocks, but one of these shulkers has just regular sandstone, which I can use to make a cut. And that'll give me a little bit of extra detail. And then in a couple other spots, I can do that. And then come up a couple blocks, knock that out. And from the same shulker box, actually, wait, I'm getting everything out. But grab this guy, and then I don't use cut. I'm going to use a new one. Make some walls out of that one. And it's not like super detailed, but it's enough to basically just kind of break up the monotony of it, which is all I really want from this, which is nice. So yeah, I'm gonna take this and then basically go all the way down. Well, not all the way down, but however far I get in my stream. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm going to be streaming a little bit over summer on Twitch, twitch.tv/Inditorias. So follow me there, and that way you get notified when I go live, because I don't stream very often. And then also, there's an Alphacraft Discord. If you're not in that, what are you doing? I'm mashing the wrong buttons. What are you doing? Links in the description. It tells you when all the alphas are live, which is really nice. So yeah, that's the plan. I'm going to do a little bit of a stream. We'll see how far I get. So with that, let's go. And just like that, you have the first tunnel done out. You know, that went better in my mind. But yeah, we have the first tunnel all done. And man, this one's looking good now. The other tunnel is just like, it's literally the exact same design, just different blocks. So I'm gonna get these ones in at least like the first couple of sections. That way the other alphas can see how they're supposed to go. And then this one's just completely all the way down. I mean, like, I honestly didn't think I was gonna get that far in during stream, but we got like all the way to whatever this advancement is. I don't know if there's anything. Well, obviously there is, but I mean, past this point, there's not really much out there. If anyone's using that area, I mean, they can let me know, and I can either expand it or they can expand it. I don't know. It's one of those things that's like going to just be an ongoing project. Like maybe one day I'm like, oh, I'm bored. I might expand it like 4 or 5 sections. Especially this one. This one's real easy because it's just sandstone. That was mostly granite, mud. Yeah, they're all pretty easy to be honest. But yeah, let me get these ones in real fast, and then that'll do it for the Nether today. I mean, like, wow. I'm still surprised that I managed to get that all done in 3 hours. Like that's just nuts. We now have the tunnels in. So we have, I believe this is the north tunnel. So we have north tunnel, east tunnel, south tunnel, and then west tunnel is basically all the way done. But these are just like, I think 2 segments on each, just to kind of show the other alphas what the plan is. This one, I think I'm going to change up. I'm not exactly super happy with how this one looks. So I'm probably going to take the bricks and then just turn into like a square beam across, just to give it a little bit more variation, because this one seems, it's just, looking at that all the way down, that's going to look really bland. The mud one, I'm really liking this feel. That one looks really nice. And then same with the north tunnel. This one, like back up so you can kind of visualize the blackstone. Like this one's kind of like a darker tunnel, which actually kind of reminds me of like a subway station almost. If any of you have played Fallout, I think you might know where I'm coming from. But yeah, I'm really happy with these two. I'm thinking I'm going to tweak the north tunnel a little bit, just so it's not like, because this texture, it doesn't map very well. So I think that's what's causing the whole, or what I'm not liking about it. I don't think it's just mapping very well. Okay, with a very minor tweak, the tunnel's actually a lot better now. Basically just brought them across, put in a stair, and then a slab, because I didn't like how that was still matching with it. And that little change has made this tunnel so much better. Feels like it has a lot more structure now, which I really like. So yeah, that's the design I'm going to go with. So this one's actually a little bit different than all the others. I mean, they're all a little bit different with block palettes, but like this one's the most different because it's structurally different. Which is kind of cool, actually. But yeah, I'm happy with how all these have come out. But now it's time to move on to the Oops Ranch. I'm not entirely certain what I'm going to end up calling it yet, but oh, that's what I was calling earlier, the Oops Stables. Right. I was like, wait, what was I calling? Right. Yeah, so the Oops Stables. I'm not entirely certain where I want to put it. I'm thinking like maybe over here. There's a lot going on right over here, which is kind of nice, but also like I don't have much room to work with. You know, we could put it right here because all the stream animals are right here. And I have like a spot for them because currently they're all tied up. Frederick's seen better days. Let's heal up. Let's heal up, Mr. Frederick. There goes. Probably more than enough iron. Yeah, I think these guys have seen some better days. And they've been sitting here, what? Almost 7 months? I feel bad for you guys. Yeah, yep, we're tearing this down. We're gonna put the Oops stables right here. So what I'm thinking I'm gonna do is lay out kind of where I'm gonna have like the corners of this build gonna be. So what I'm thinking is we have like a main structure right here. It's like kind of mirroring this side a bit. Actually, you know, that actually is a good, like, where's a good vantage point? Let's go to the church. We're over here. And we look at just this top bit. If we copy pasted that and build it down a little bit, that's kind of what I'm thinking for the stables. I thought this was gonna be a lot harder to design. I guess Thena's already done it for me. Wow, that's nice. Although it's gonna be different sides and all that. I'm thinking we definitely want the entryway to be 2 sides. We're gonna have there, and then we'll go be a 5-block wide entryway. And then come out 3 on either side. And then 3 this way. And coming this way in, let's find where I want the exit to be. I think, let's see. I can tear from this back a little bit, but I'll put it there. 3. And that'll give us our corners. And then from here, come in, I think another 3 on either side. What is that? 7? I like the 7. So that's 4. I can push this, you know, we'll push this out 1 block. See, this is why you build with something that's easy to mine really fast. Then when you're like, wait a minute, I want to change one little thing. It's really easy to just push that side back. So we got 3 here. 3. Oh, I might need to push that 2 more. I want 5 there. I want 4. No, I want 5. What am I doing? I'm gonna get this laid out, but that's basically the idea. So we're gonna have a main way and then a side way. It's gonna come out a little bit more. I'm gonna have to chop up this hill a little bit. Sorry, hill. So remember what I said about using blocks that are really easy to move around in case you change your mind? Yeah, I changed my mind. Because over here, I was starting to build up. I'm like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. We got a tree. So I moved over here so we don't have to worry about the tree. So when I got my supplies, started building, I'm like, wait a second, there's a tree in my way. Now it's over here, and also this is nicer because I can change the layout a little bit more too. So anyway, what we're gonna have is we're gonna have an entrance right here, the main stable area, probably pens here and here, and another one. So I think technically like we could have roughly 5 pens in here. 2 of them, I think maybe these 2 are the back 2. 2 of them at least will be for horses and mounts and such. That's the plan. So now I can actually get started on it. So I've gotten the basic shape down. I built up all the wood first, and then I used dirt to kind of lay out where the roof's gonna go. Get the middle pillars all figured out. So that's all looking pretty good. I've just started getting in all the calcite on the walls. And you can kind of see how this is gonna shape together now. So we got this smaller roof that's gonna push back, then get overshadowed by the bigger one. Then these smaller ones are gonna just kind of go into the side. And then I did have to expand this out a little bit because it was like, wait a minute. The 3 blocks wasn't giving me a lot of space on this first roof. But yeah, it's coming together pretty well. All right, I've gotten all of the windows in. I actually didn't use glass. I started using glass and I'm like, that doesn't look good. So I switched to using spruce fences and that looks so much better because this gives it more of like a stably vibe than the windows being more of a homey vibe I like. And then I started getting the roof in. I have gotten the outline at least in, and I spent like 15 minutes. Can I fly, please? Thank you. Yeah, I spent like 15 minutes debating where to put the middle of the roof. By middle, I mean like the bottom part. Should I put it in the exact middle or 3 blocks to the left to line up with the side roofs? I opted for 3 blocks to the left, and I think that's the better choice. Once I start getting all the copper in, there's not going to be much going back on it unless I wanted to tear the entire roof down and do it again, which I don't want to do. So we're probably not going to change it. Plus, envisioning it like this, just with the outline, definitely helps a lot. Because I checked both. I'm like, yeah, I like this more. So outlines, big help. Definitely recommend. So yeah, now I'm just basically filling in the empty space. This part's gonna be a little bit tricky because I have to have a small curve. Because if you look over at the main oops building, let's see, what's a good? There we go. This tree is a really good like vantage point giver because there's like so many different vantage points. Anyways, yeah, see how that kind of comes down. Actually, does she? No, she doesn't. Huh. It's only that one little bit. That's gonna make my life a lot easier. Because I'm trying to make this fit a lot like that. So using similar design tactics, like only having that one curving line of copper, is 100% going to be the way to go. I might do 2, but I'm not gonna have to like force it down multiple layers. It's just the one. So okay, not a big deal. That's fine. But yeah, I'm just gonna get the rest of the copper in, and then I'll have to work on the interior and all the little details because this doesn't look great out here. It's just a build plopped down on some land. The land kind of needs some help around here. Actually, one little thing I realized when doing this, because the roof's made out of copper, right? We got wax copper, we got a blocks copper. You want to make a wax copper, take 4, makes 4. So we get 1 to 1, right? Come over to the grindstone, just put in 1. Select that, we get 4 from 1. Yeah. So if you're using copper, 100% stonecutter. Yeah, definitely use. And there we go. The roof is in. This build is structurally finished. I got the floor in, and then I added in a little bit of a second story floor, which I'm going to use as a hayloft. And then I'm also thinking I'm going to put in like some maps up there, just of like bigger ones of spawn, and then the path just passed over here. Because like a map of this path would actually look really good, especially considering there's probably gonna be lots of horses inside of the stables, or not. This thing has changed names so many times. But yeah, it's changed names so many times. Like I will never get it right. Okay, Steep's Ranch, Steep's Stables, Steep's Barn. It's I'm calling it. Oh, I live. What is the stables? Yeah. Ranch, barn, stable. I don't know. It's something with animals. That's all I know. We need like an acronym like name for this. So if you have any ideas, leave that in the comments. Something to like specify that. But the next thing that needs to happen is all the detail work. So it's gonna be like getting all the stables in, or yeah, I guess the little fences in, which probably use spruce for that, make it match the windows, and then adding in some custom trees, some nice decorations outside. I'm probably going to be moving, where's it, up there? Yeah, my little cart. I mean, this feels like this would go like perfectly right next to the stables slash ranch slash barn. Right? Like seriously, this thing definitely belongs like over there.
And there we go. We now have all of the details in. So we head over to the right side first. We take a look over in our new farmer's market. So we've got a couple of stalls that aren't selling anything. And yeah, so we moved the carrot wagon over, and Mr. Goat likes to jump on top of the stall. Not sure why, but okay, I guess goat does goat things. And then we also have this path that comes through here and hooks up with Water Deal and the Traveling Skull Collector. And then that links up to this path, which was already here, which connects up to, whoa, you rock, rocket shop, my tool shop. So yeah, it basically lines up with a lot of things over here. And if you follow this path around again, we are taken to the left side of the build, which has a small little farm in here, some villagers. And I originally planted like all the crops, and they've just decided that everything must be wheat. You're in charge. I am not arguing with you. So I guess it's all wheat now. That seems about right. And then we've got a couple custom trees lining the building. So we have a spruce tree, which most of these trees I just kind of like, I'm going to throw some together and see what comes out. And I'm pretty happy with both of them. So we got the spruce one using the, what is this? The mangrove roots as branches, which, oh my gosh, that is such a good texture for branches, especially because you can see through it. And on the other side, this was just kind of me, like, all right, I'll use these as roots, some oak wood, and some mangrove leaves, see what happens. And then I've like, it didn't look great, so I threw in some azalea leaves and then also some propagules. And originally they're flowers, right? And I'm like, oh, that's cool. I like that. And then I didn't realize this, but then they grow and you can't stop them from growing. So now we have the full ones. And oh my gosh, they look like avocados. So this is an avocado tree. Propagules are 100% avocados. You cannot change my mind about this. They are avocados. And if we head inside, we've got a lot of animals in here. We got our pigs, and they've got plenty of mud to run around in. We got some sheep. They've been enjoying their grass. Good. And cows with a bunch of hay. And then we got some chickens, and they've got some seeds in here, and apparently they're laying eggs, so I guess I'll take that. And then right in here, we have all of the stream animals from the stream day in December, along with the book, which, I have glass. This is so the goat can't jump out, so Frederick can't jump. Basically, a lot of them are just finding ways to get out, and I don't know who's causing it, so this is to say, hey, don't get out. We don't need animals just running around. And over here, we've got the screaming goats from the Oops Lodge. So we brought these guys over here. So now they have the proper home. So maybe now you'll start cooperating, right? Right? And I don't think so. And we've got a couple more stables for horses. And up top, I've got some storage and then some wheat, and I'm probably going to expand this wheat a little bit. Got a map, and the rest of this I didn't know what to do with. So if you have any ideas for what else I can put in here, please let me know. I'm just out of ideas for what I can put up there. And then over here as well, it's a little bit bland. I just don't know what would fit. So if you have any ideas, please let me know. Yeah, but I am very happy with how this just all came out, and I hope the animals like it, and I hope you guys like it too. Cause this was just so fun to build. But that is going to do it from me today. So I hope you all have enjoyed this episode. If you did, feel free to leave a like, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. But just remember, your viewership is always enough for me. And the links to all the other offers are down in the description. We have some new members as well, so definitely give them a follow and check them out and all that fun stuff. And with that, I will see you all next time.